All right, we're back from the draft in the draft building portion, and we kind of have a really weird deck. We're trying to go a little bit like have a decent curve, you know. There's a command that you can put here that sorts everything by mana curve, but also creatures and spells. But I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I don't know that either. By the way, I have to apologize. The kind of problem is that, you know, me and Martin kind of tend to draft different kind of decks. I'm usually like more grindy, just like trying to, you know, outgrind my opponent, whereas Martin usually drafts like these aggressive decks with curves. And, you know, some picks he like did what would work for his strategy, and some picks we did that would work for mine. And in the end, we kind of ended up with kind of a weird deck. I think that if, you know, you just draft it alone, maybe your deck would probably end up being better. So, you know, I just wanted to apologize about that.
It's okay, it's okay. We need to cut a few cards though. We have way too many cards in the deck.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just get one of the looters, but I don't know.
Well, we were also playing 14 lands. Like we need to add 3 lands and then cut cards.
Oh. Do you want to play the 8 mana card, because you don't actually have that many ways to make it cheaper. You have only the 2/2. Like, I don't think it's that good in this deck. I guess you like drawing cards with like the draw 4 and stuff, so like maybe you can just like play it normally, but it's probably kind of bad, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of like basically these cards on the right side. I wouldn't mind cutting all of them. I think we should probably be playing this. I mean, it's probably an uncommon for a reason, so I'm fine with that. This one, I mean, I don't mind playing it with the draw 4s because I mean, at worst, you can just discard it. And I actually kind of want to play it now. It's an instant, so you can discard it to this. And if you don't like it, I mean, you also have the looters, so you can yeah. I think I want to play it. I think I just want to give it a try. I'm fine with cutting one looter, probably the 1/5, and like the 7 mana card.
Sure.
But we still need to cut one more card.
How about a 3/4 for 5? Do you like that card?
No, I don't love it. No, we can cut that one. Sure. Just play it like this. That's fine. Okay, so we have a deck. Let me see. How do I challenge my opponent? Let's see. Can I get you guys to join a feature match? We did join. All right, I think we're about to start. I guess we can try to look at the sideboard one more time, but I don't really think any of these cards are great. Oh yeah, which lessons do we have? We have the one that doesn't really seem playable. Like, why is this an uncommon? That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was convinced that it's an instant. Before you told me, I had no idea.
Why is this card? There's an uncommon in the set. It's a 1 mana white card. That's basically a pacifism, and your opponent can pay 3 mana to destroy it. And that's an uncommon.
Yeah.
Like, imagine opening a pack, being excited about what uncommon I'm gonna get, and you open this. Like, that's literally the most unplayable limited card I've seen in a really long time.
Like, even if it was an instant, it wouldn't be great. But as a sorcery, it's just completely horrible, right? I mean, I like sometimes you know, you can make like a 4/4 and kill them. Like there are gonna be spots where you search for it, but you know, usually not. I guess it makes sense that they like want to make some really bad lessons that, you know, sometimes, really sometimes you can search for it. Like I don't actually hate it, and it makes sense that they make it an uncommon so that there, you know, aren't infinite of dot cards being open. So I don't know. I think it kind of makes sense.
All right, let me find Sam Black's arena ID. Looks like we can. I don't know. I'm just gonna challenge Sam and hope that we can start. Announcements. Samuel H. Black. Let's go. Challenge, limited match. Take our deck and go. Yeah, I think unfortunately this deck is like trying to do a little bit of everything. And like there aren't enough instants, there aren't like enough tricks, like there's just like a little bit of everything, but just in general it doesn't really seem like too much of a cohesive deck. But hey, I mean it's day one of the format, right, or something, so. Play first? Oh yeah.
It would be too easy if our deck was too good, you know. So
yeah, that's true.
So what does the sorcery card do again? It puts like a counter on a creature that you play afterwards and you learn.
It's an instant, my friend. It's basically a split card. It's a 5 mana 4/4, but it also you can play it as an instant to give your creature an extra counter.
I see.
Basically, like when you have these learn cards and the lesson cards, just think of them as split cards that are just busted because they're just great. 2 mana 2/1, activate an ability that isn't a mana ability.
I was hoping that he's gonna play the make 1/1 and learn. I think you would immediately click on the stop calling with Peter.
I guess we're attacking, right? Like I'm still hoping to trade.
Yeah, he's probably gonna block, right?
Yeah, but it's better for me if he blocks right now than if I have to block his guy when he's attacking because it has lifelink on his turn.
Well, you're kind of hoping that he blocks. Like if he doesn't block and he attacks back, I don't know.
Then we both lose too. That doesn't sound that bad. Like we could have used this for.
I was thinking about that, yeah. But we have 2 5-mana cards already. Yeah. I don't know.
Oof. Yeah, I don't love this card too much. Like I also saw somebody else get really excited about this, but this doesn't really strike me as a good limited card. Like it just does nothing. We can also use this to just discard it to the research.
What do you think about that white 2/1, by the way? Do you think it's good?
Yeah, it's decent. I mean, you can bring it back from the graveyard. Like, seems reasonable.
Okay, it's not like we have.
Now I'm blocking.
Yeah. It's not like we have great options here.
Sure. Does it flying? It doesn't flying. Okay. So I could use this to get a 4/4 into my hand. I can't really spend another turn just like drawing cards.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you just block this one, right? Because it's only a free one for this turn. So.
No. Yeah, I think. Actually, maybe I could just play the Storm and kill the Professor, because then I'm only taking 2. That might just be better than playing the 4/4 anyways.
You can also load with it, but that's probably just bad. Isn't it like better to get the 4/4 in your hand even if you're not gonna play it? Because like putting a counter on something is not really gonna accomplish anything, right? Like even if you kill it, then like maybe you want to play the 4/4 next turn.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we just play the lesson now. Because next turn I want to play this. Just to make more land drops. Yeah, we have so many expensive cards. I don't really like this deck.
I'm sorry, man. At least you can go to bed earlier.
Put a counter on this learn.
What do you think about this card?
Yeah, perfectly reasonable. Like it's a 1 mana demonic tutor. Like how can that be bad?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good if you put it that way. What does the land do even? The one that he has?
Oof. If you have 0 cards, you can get something from the top of your deck. Oh. This is exactly what I should have been doing. Yikes. I mean, on the other hand, Sam only has 2 cards, like 3 now, which is not a whole lot, and we have like draw 17 in our hand. That's not the biggest attacker of all times.
Yeah, it's not looking like, you know, that we have no hope anymore. Probably just gonna draw 4, right?
Yeah, making 1 drop seems pretty good right now. Holy shit, no land? What?
Maybe you want to discard a more expensive draw spell. I'm not sure. Is any of the creatures that you have the right type for the card?
Yeah, I think all of them.
Okay.
Except
Not
for the
this one.
wolf. But everything else will be...
Probably still better to keep the draw 4 because you're just gonna play the creatures and eventually drawing 4 is better.
Wow, no land, what the hell? On the other hand, like...
We are still kind of winning. Oh, that kind of sucks. Probably under +2/+2. Yeah.
I could actually play the Trickster and tap the Flyer. I think that's actually good.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean, if we draw 2 lands and I can get to playing this, then that's...
Yeah, I think we're favored now. Obviously, if he draws something good, you know, he's gonna kill us. But as it is, I think it's fine. You can also like maybe you should keep the deal 4 in your hand so that the turn that you play the 8 mana card, you can like use the free mana to play that.
He's attacking with this. What the hell?
I mean, you're definitely blocking, right?
What kind of
Maybe
trick? Should I just block with both?
I'm trying to think. There is like the 1 black gift like indestructible that doesn't do anything. There is like
It also gives +1/+1
+2/+2.
though, right?
You have to choose which one you want, right?
Yeah, but like the +1/+1 still trades with it.
Then it's like a +2/+2 hexproof, I think.
That
The white
doesn't
trick.
that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and
I wonder if I just block with the Trickster. Because this is such an obvious block. Like, Sam wasn't born yesterday.
yeah, I didn't play enough of the format to know everything. Maybe I'm missing some uncommon or something.
Yeah, I kind of really need this guy.
I mean, blocking with the flyer is fine. It's not like it's doing anything against the free anyway. I don't know.
Let's block with the Flyer.
What does he have? I don't know.
I think it's a black trick that gives +1/+1.
Does it give indestructible and +1/+1 at the same time, or do you have to choose? You have to choose, right?
Yes.
So we just wanted to trade for the wolf.
You have to choose.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, I see.
Well, that sucks.
So you can do Flyer and removal. Sure.
His deck is kind of nice.
Yep, pretty reasonable. I hate doing this, but it's not really like we have another option. Maybe at some point he's going to just run out of learn cards. Nope. Not today. Maybe I should have actually exiled something else with the thing because I have the assistant. Like now, if I had the 4/4 in my graveyard, I would be pretty happy to bring it back. Okay, I can just play these two, trade, block, attack. That seems reasonable.
Oh.
The question is, do I want to put something on the top of my deck? I mean, maybe Pigment Storm is okay. It's a lot of damage. I can keep attacking with the flyer in the meantime. Maybe I can put this on the top.
Yeah, if you do that, you can probably double spell next turn. Either way, like if either you draw a spell or you could just draw land and you can play the draw 4 as well.
I think this is okay.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Hopefully he doesn't draw anything good, that would suck.
That would indeed not be good.
Yeah. But he has the land and the 2/1, so you kinda need to start attacking.
I mean, I like that the Adept is good against Sam's deck. Just like a bunch of 2/1s and 2/2s.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's rough. Another
Yes,
one?
free.
Holy crap, how many lessons does he have? So now I can't really even attack. Oh, and a 2-drop? What?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have put a storm card on the top.
Well, I mean, it's like, that's obviously hindsight's 2020.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Like, my plan was to kill a blocker here, keep attacking, and then at some point use this to try to finish him off, but obviously that's not going to work here.
Can you draw into something to survive? You don't have another tapper, right?
Extremely unlikely. I mean, he's going to have 3 lethal attackers next turn.
Yeah, it would need to be like the 2/2 that taps something, or like I don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this deck. Oh my god, what did we end up drafting? What the
Sorry.
hell?
Maybe you won the third looter, or are you playing all of them?
Yeah, Luther's good. I do agree. We want another one. Oh, I got it from... I ended up accidentally cutting it completely from the...
What? You can actually do that?
Well, I was thinking that I'm in like the deck builder, right? So if you click on something, it goes back into like
Oh shit.
the cards you're not using. But since I clicked on it when it was in the deck, it went back into the pool. Yeah, I can't actually bring it in. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that sucks.
And I did it with all those cards. So the 7 mana make 2 4/4s. Like all of those cards are just I just can't use them now.
Wow, so you just don't have a sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this draft is not really going the way we were hoping to, but...
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I've never really done this over.
So what did you do wrong? Why can't you access the cards?
Well, because I was clicking on them to like take them from my deck, but instead of like I assumed it's going to the sideboard, but that doesn't make sense. It just goes back into the pool of all your cards.
Shit.
Yeah, that sucks. Like this shouldn't be in our deck, for example. Like Sam's deck is making a bunch of 1/1 tokens or whatever. Like against that, like this card is just unplayable. This should have been 2 mana 1/3, which is great against all the 3 mana 2/1s and everything. Actually, I should have played the Adept and then just discarded this. I think that would have been better. Wow, no blocks. I like it. Pay 2? No. That's what I thought.
Oh, he doesn't have land, so maybe we can steal a game.
He also attacked with this instead of blocking. Like, what kind of trick does he have that makes him do it?
He might have the +2, -2. He doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't really get it. It's probably just maybe he I don't know, has like an aura or something. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Is there like a Wrath of God or something? I don't know. I don't really get it. It's probably just a mistake, but maybe we are missing something.
I mean, it's pretty clear that he's doing this on purpose. Like, he wants to. He doesn't want to trade for some reason. Yeah, this is the kind of Magic that I like to play. Like, just curve out and then just like use 1 or 2 tricks and let your creatures do the work.
There is like an edict in the format, so maybe you don't want to trade, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
I guess the edict also can make a 2/1 flyer, so it actually doesn't matter, but... Do you know which one I mean? It's like a 3 mana, either you make a 2/1 flyer or you...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a 4 mana command that I think makes an edict.
Oh, really? You mean the rare one?
The rare one, yeah. I think it's like +3/+3 flying for your creature, lose 1, draw 1, edict, and something.
Then you like return a small guy, like a creature with mana cost 2 or less or something.
Maybe Sam also just wanted to attack because he thought that my deck was slow and I don't really have a lot of creatures and I can't really punish him for being aggressive, which, if you know me, you should never think that.
Yeah, anytime I play against him, I'm always assuming that, you know, I should be defending myself.
He's still attacking? What is going on? What?
Maybe he just thinks that he has a lifelink creature. Like, I don't know, he's probably gonna like, next turn like, play like a +1/+1 and then +2/+2 on it and gain like 6 life or something. It's probably his plan, right?
I have no idea what's going on. I think I'm discarding strategic planning here.
Yeah. The 2/2 was a really good draw.
I agree.
2/2 was nice.
I just want to know what Sam has. Like, why are we racing when I have a million flyers?
Well, it was probably because of the lifelink creature. I don't know.
There has to be something else. I mean, you're clearly under so much pressure that, like, you just almost always want to trade these. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll find out now. Maybe Sam has some kind of rare or mythic or whatever that just... You know the mythics these days. Destroy 2 creatures, gain 5 life, your opponent discards their hand, you draw 5 cards. That would be about on par for 5 mana. I think he's doing something like with multiple choosing or something. Because he was like highlighting my creatures.
He's gonna be able to gain 6, but that's not enough.
True, yeah.
He can also maybe have the +2, -2, and gain 8 actually to survive potentially. He's still gonna go to the 2/2, but
Ooh, look at that. Pumping this guy both times, not this guy, so that he can do more.
I guess he can also, like, I don't know, play some instance to give it both flying and lifelink to like block one of your guys. Like, you know, he doesn't know about the 2/2 obviously, but
Maybe. This card is insane for this archetype. Holy crap, this card's so good. Oh, he actually didn't use that. Interesting.
pump it again.
Oh, let's go. He could have the +3, -2. That would kill my mage. Yeah, or +2, -2, okay. So I can attack for 7, that's not enough, but if I find the +3/+1 trample, we can do that.
That would be good. Oh.
Easy.
All you need to do is ask for it.
Play to... Oh, wait.
Oh, that works even if you target it? Like, you would have to pay additional 2 as well.
Is it on everybody? I thought it was just opponent. And opponent controls.
Oh, okay. Well, then you could have just pumped the flyer and...
Easy game.
Well, despite my poor advice, you were able to steal 1 game, but it's gonna be tough this time. You're on a draw, so... And we cannot sideboard, so, you know. It's funny that you, like, exactly removed the cards that were, like, potentially playable for the deck.
So they're telling me to just concede and re-challenge after I fix my deck. But the only way to concede is if we start the next game. Which, if we do that, Sam's probably going to think that I conceded because my draw was bad or something. So I just want to make sure that...
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm sure that if you told him afterwards, he would be fine with that, but I understand your concern.
Okay, so they're telling me to do that, so... Done. So
do you have to, like,
we're conceding
remember...
now. No matter what our hand is, we're conceding now. Okay. And I think I can go back to the pool. We cut the masterpiece. Arena's taking forever too.
You seem like you're having a great time.
Okay, so
I'm just guessing though.
Masterpiece goes to the sideboard. I cut one of the adepts.
And that was the 4-3 for 4 as well. I don't know what's the name of the card though.
The Adept was the third card. I did this, the Adept, and
It was the 4-3.
the Seer.
for
Oh yeah.
And the 3-4-4-5 as well. Maybe the one that scries.
Seer.
And 4-3.
And the one. Oh yeah, like all these cards actually look pretty reasonable against him.
Yeah, the 1-5 is good for sure.
Okay, so now I fixed my sideboard.
Did you put the 4-3 in the sideboard as well?
With 4/3.
There's like the 4 mana 4-3 that when you exile a card you paying for 1.
Yeah, I already played that.
Oh, okay, sure, sorry.
I'm never gonna not play a 4 mana for 3.
sorry for ever doubting you.
Limited. So I'm gonna challenge Sam. I'm gonna concede game 1, and then we're just gonna play game 2 as if it was game 3. So I'm conceding the first game. That will put Sam on the play for game 3. Okay, and now we can properly sideboard. So, which cards are bad?
You didn't like the 2-1 for 2, right?
Yes, that card's bad. I think this might also be too bad, but it's still the 5 mana 4/4 thing. This is gonna be a lot worse than the Adept, for example. I think this card's gonna be pretty good as well.
Do you like the 4 mana 2-1? He also has like the 1-1 learn card and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is bad. And like both of these could be technically reasonable. Like just big bodies are good against his deck.
Yeah, I just think it's better to have the 3-4 in your deck rather than just having the learn card, because sometimes you just don't have the mana to do that. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's
Also,
that's actually true. You're right, because also this way I get the 4/4, and then maybe I want to, and then if I play it, and the next a couple of turns from now I played this, and I want to get the 4/4, then I don't have the chance. So this way I don't have a 4/4. Instead I have the 5 mana 3/4, but I still have that listen card in my sideboard. So that's actually pretty reasonable. So it's basically this. I think this is just too expensive against some deck. I think this is a good build.
All right, let's go.
Actually, Sam was supposed to concede, I think, so that, but we can just put him on the play, so it doesn't matter. All right, Sam goes first. I think I'm gonna keep this. Like we have a lot of lands in our deck, right?
Are you serious?
No.
I like I was.
The 2 mana 3/3 is really good against Sam's deck. So yeah, I think that was actually a pretty good keep. What are we putting on the bottom? Land?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
We're just gonna get destroyed. I have a bad feeling about his hand.
Although maybe boarding this was not that great because it's not good against the put 2 counters on a creature.
But a lot of his guys have 2 powers, so it still kind of blocks them. I don't know.
Wow, nothing in the first 2 turns. What the hell?
Yeah, that's because I'm sitting here.
Yikes. Yeah, he's gonna have a 5/5 before I even have a chance to do anything. Holy crap.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's lucky. It's not like it's doing anything, but
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, like we just he didn't even play a land, so you know that's a bad sign. Maybe it might be better to trade, right? I don't know. Maybe the 1/5 is better later to like block a flyer or something. I don't know. I guess he has the does the white 2/2 only pumps itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. If I had this on turn 2, then on turn 3 I would have been able to make it into a 4/4. But I guess I would still, yeah, not be able to do anything.
Maybe he just like the expensive cards, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
He does have one card in hand, it's not a lot.
Yeah, I think we play this, but I mean, if he doesn't have anything, you know, we're still alive, but I don't think we're gonna survive.
I have a lot of cheap cards in my deck. Like, that was really unlucky that we didn't get to play anything early on. I think I'm gonna take one here.
Yeah, that's.
I could also double block this with both and go to 1.
I don't know. He showed us a lot of tricks. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm 1 mana short of playing the 1 damage.
Well, you can like discard something and maybe you draw 2-drop to survive.
Yeah.
Oh no! You have to. Oh.
What?
You clicked on decline, but you have to click on your hand instead of. Like it gives you an option of your sideboard in your hand, and you have to click on your hand. It's like on the left, but you clicked on decline. Like you don't have to learn.
What? I thought it like shows you the.
No. Well, that's unfortunate. But like either way, you're probably dead. So, but it sucks obviously. We've learned a lot this draft, I suppose.
Oh. Okay, well.
Just to cheer you up a little bit, I actually learned a lot because next time I'm gonna draft Izzet, I'm gonna look out for the more aggressive version as well.
I thought you did a lot of drafts and you just knew exactly what to do, and instead, like you were like, oh yeah, my Taiwanese friend told me that the 7 mana card was really good. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, but there are like two ways to draft Izzet, right? So like I think for the other version that was the right pick, but obviously.
What's the other version?
Like just like the big mana Izzet deck with like Road of Removal and stuff. I don't know.
And like, how do you get a lot of mana? Like,
you need to have like the 4 mana 2/4 or something. I don't know.
I never really like in limited. This is not constructed. Like, you don't want to be discarding. Where's the card? Where's the card not in my sideboard? Whatever. The 7 mana card that makes 4/4s. Oh, here. This is limited. Like, you can never turn this into a treasure. Like, that's ridiculously bad in limited. Like, you can't just turn your cards into loadal spells.
Yeah, obviously.
So, obviously, if you want to cast this as a 7 mana 4/4, that's fine. Or if your deck has like a bunch of bombs, or you want to use this to fix, putting like an insane mythic into play, that's okay. You can be down a card with that. But just like in general, the second part of this card is that doesn't really matter too much for limited. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you mad at me?
No, I mean, like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're not playing for anything, right? But like, I don't really care, honestly. But it is strange that like this would be a first pickable card, right? Like, you're talking about replaceable cards. Like it's a 7-mana card. You don't want to start a draft with a 7-mana card that just like looks like the most replaceable card in the format, because I mean you can just take like this is almost the same, except it only creates a 1/1, but it's a lot cheaper than that. It only creates a 4/4 because you can just or a 5/5 rather, because you can use it in combination with the lesson card. So this just, I don't know, this doesn't seem like a first pickable card to me, but obviously
I mean,
there is a difference.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue. So like, should we say something for the people watching?
Yeah, I mean you can.
Yeah, I screwed Martin's draft, so I'm sorry about it. But hopefully you learned a lot. Maybe if you were just like drafting himself, like some of the picks would be like obvious to him, so maybe he wouldn't explain. But you just like saw how it can go wrong if you make some bad picks. So even though we played only one game, I hope the video was useful. If you liked it, please click on the like and subscribe button. And thanks, Martin, for the opportunity, and sorry for messing up again.
That's okay. I mean, we drafted together, we made the picks together. It just, that's just how we ended up. And
it was. I also wasn't like sure whether you should take it or anything, but it was like kind of in a rush. We had like 5 seconds, so I just said something. But
I think the first pick was either this or the 5-mana 4/4 lesson. And like the more I look at blue red, the more I'm starting to think that this might have been the right pick.
Yeah.
Like I think blue red is the best color combination, and like flyers are great in limited. It's the best ability in limited, and just like making your spells cheaper. Like there's a lot of 5-mana spells, like both this and the 5 damage bird spell, and like
there's also the blue like put second from top, and if you play it on their turn, you can play it for free. So it like works well with that as well, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. That's pretty good too. Yeah, I mean next time we're gonna know better. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye.
See you later.